L'Shem yichud, kushabrichu ushchinte, hineni mochanu mizuman, lekayem mitzvat ha'aseh, shel sfirat ha'omer, shel sfirat ha'omer. Shel Sfirat HaOmer, Shel Sfirat HaOmer. Erev Tov, may it be your will, Eternal One, our God and God of our ancestors, that by the merit of our counting the Omer, in anticipation of receiving your teaching and discipline of righteousness, we will add sanctity to our lives. We are ready and prepared to fulfill this positive mitzvah of counting the Omer. As it is written in Torah, you shall count for yourselves from the eve of the second day of Pesach, from the day you bring the sheaf of wave offering, 7 complete weeks. You must count until the day after the 7th week, 50 days. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kidshanu, b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu, al sfirat ha'omer, al sfirat ha'omer, hayom echad, LaOmer. As we begin to count the Omer tonight, I share something transparent, honest, open. This counting of the Omer practice has been part of my life and our community for many years now. And if I'm being real, some years it's felt deeply meaningful, and some years it's felt more like showing up because it's what I do. And maybe that's not something to fix. Maybe that's actually part of the journey. The Omer is not just about inspiration, it's also about presence, about choosing to show up day after day, whether it feels profound, routine, grounding, or somewhere in between. So this year, I want to try something a little bit different. Alongside our traditional structure, that which we've been doing for years, the blessing, the counting, the teaching, the meditation, I'm going to bring in something more real, something from our everyday lives. Because these 49 days aren't happening in a vacuum, and we know it. They're happening in the middle of everything that we're carrying, everything that we're navigating, and everything that we're becoming. And maybe the holiness isn't just the counting, but in the showing up. So wherever you are tonight, excited, tired, present, distracted, open, unsure, you are exactly where you need to be to begin. Tonight is day 1, and we begin with love. Just a reminder, I don't know, something in my throat. Each week is dedicated to a sphira or a intention, I guess that could be a theme. And the first week is chesed, loving kindness, the ability to reach above and beyond ourselves. Love feels like the right place to begin, and it's also and often, I was going to put those words together, often and also a complicated one. Sometimes love flows easily, and sometimes it feels distant or guarded. And if we're honest with each other, showing up to this each night, even something as meaningful as this, doesn't always feel easy either. But maybe that's part of the practice, not feeling something, but choosing to be here anyway. Tonight is an invitation to remember, even when we don't feel it, love is still present. This first week of the Omer, we notice what inspires our generosity and what causes us to close down and turn away. We wonder at our capacity to give and receive love. We cultivate the practice of responding to ourselves and others with compassion and kindness. Chesed sheba chesed, love within love. The continual flow of love in the universe to love without limit. The journey begins with an invitation to know that we are loved absolutely. This shall be my meditation day and night. I am loved and I am cherished for being exactly who I am. And through this love, I bring forth blessing. As we sit together this evening, we pause to say to ourselves, I am loved. And if we say it a few times with our eyes closed or our eyes open, bringing attention and awareness to how our body reacts to us telling ourselves those words. With each breath, I am loved. I am loved. I am loved. And we say, through this love, I bring forth blessing. Psalm 119, verse 1 and 2 says, fulfilled are those who walk in simplicity, guided by the mystery. Content are those who are mindful of what is important and go forward with an open heart. Tonight began with love. Tonight begins with love. Not perfect love, but constant love. Not the constant love that doesn't change, but the kind that grows when we keep showing up. Wherever you are tonight, held or searching, open or unsure, may you remember you are already part of something filled with love. And tomorrow, we begin again. Counting, counting, counting. We are one human family, one heart of abundant love. We love you, and there's lots of connection tomorrow. Times are different and weird. Only for one of them, though. 9:30 in the morning, you'll see me. 6 p.m., you'll see us. And 9:30 p.m., you'll see me. Let's continue to count, because we count on you just as you count on us. And together, we count forward. Lila Tov, a good evening to all of you. Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael Chai. 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 Od Avinu Chai.